Okay friends, in this tutorial we are going to cover AWS pipeline. So as seen in this diagram, so we have code commit, code build, code deploy, EC2 instance wherein we deploy. Okay, so in my other video we have already covered this AWS pipeline, but in this particular tutorial we will be covering wherein we have the repository S3 and not code commit. Okay, so you can refer to my other video. So I will be quick here, and we'll start with the S3 bucket. Okay, so here is the tutorial, official tutorial from AWS S3. So it says that when Amazon S3 is the source provider for your pipeline, you may zip your source file or files into a single zip and upload the zip to your source bucket. So you may also upload a single unzipped file. However, downstream actions that expect a zip file will fail. So then, in a nutshell, that if when you are using S3, we need to use the zip file. Okay, so that's a mandatory thing. Okay, so in this is my project. This is available in GitHub. So I will share the link. So what we have done here is like we have zipped the entire this thing into a zip folder. Okay, so let's quickly start. Okay. And this is my bucket that I have created. The important thing, very important thing here is like your bucket should be versioned, okay, for this pipeline to function correctly and to be a legitimate pipeline. Okay, so here I'm quickly uploading my zip folder here. It has got my source. So here I click on upload. Okay, so this is uploaded here. Okay, so next thing I will be creating a build project here. So I will say create. So this is my build project. So I will name it as like AWS pipeline demo. And since my source is S3, so I'm saying S3. Okay, and then receipt number of concurrent we don't need. Okay, so source provider here is my S3 bucket. This is my source provider. My bucket is at last com AWS pipeline demo var HH. Okay, just wanted to keep it unique here. So here I need to keep the object key here. Okay, so my object key is nothing but this name. Okay, this is my object key for my source. Okay. Okay, so operating system is Linux. Runtime will be standard. Image will be the latest one. Okay, and new service role, existing service role. So I will use existing. Okay, or maybe you can create a new one. So I say okay, without wasting time, I will use it as it is. Okay, you can refer to my other video tutorial for this thing. Okay, so build project service role, this I have. Okay, so maybe I will show you this in a separate later on. So just making a note of it, note of everything here. This is my role for build project. Okay, we'll cover that up. Okay, build spec, we have a build file here. Okay, so next thing is like you may choose not if you are running this one Docker image. Okay, so we want to see what artifacts basically that are generated. We want to see just for the sake of verifying it. I'm writing this. Okay, so for now please follow the steps as given here. Okay, name of the folder or compressed file in this bucket that will contain your output artifacts. Okay, so we want to be sure that okay, these are the artifacts generated. So I'm giving target. Okay, so once it is run, you will see that there is a target folder which has got the output files there. Okay, so we don't need anything here. Artifacts packaging none. Okay, so CloudWatch logs, okay, that are there. Okay, and create build project. Okay, so build project is created successfully. Okay, so here I run the build project here. Okay, so you will see that it's performing different actions. So okay, so this here you can see the actions basically that's being run. Okay, Okay, so while it is working, build project is working, let us jump to the code deploy here. Okay, we will quickly create a code deploy application. Then it requires code deploy group, deployment group. Okay, so here I am making the AWS pipeline demo, source S3 and code deploy. Okay, code deploy. Choose a platform, EC2 on premises. Okay, that's create application. Okay, now quickly let us make a create deployment group. So I'm making a deployment group here. So I make AWS pipeline S3 code deployment group. Okay, service rule. Okay, that's something if it is already there. Okay, new code deploy. Okay, so this I'm giving here for code deploy. We'll again review this. Okay, so role for code deploy. Okay, and for now in place Amazon EC2 instances wherein we will deploying. So this is important here, whatever tag basically that you give here, the same tag has to be there for your EC2 instance. Okay, so I already have a EC2 instance and for this I have this name. Okay, so for code deploy I will give this name and this is my value. Okay, and it says that one unique match instance. So this is really important. Okay, that your tag matches here. Okay, so rest we leave as it is. We don't need load balancer. We'll say create deployment group. Okay, so deployment group is completed. Let us go back to see CodeBuild if there is any error, any issues. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, everything is done here. Okay, awesome. Okay, so as I mentioned here for CodeBuild, your S3 bucket now should have target. A target should have your output, your artifacts. Okay, so you see here there is a target folder that's generated and these are the artifacts basically that are part of it. Okay, now next thing we did here in we created a S3 EC2 instance. You can go through my previous video that I will be sharing link here. So that has got the steps. So important thing is like when you create your EC2 instance, go to your AMI catalog. Okay, go to your AMI, community AMI, search for Java and Maven. Okay, when you see this Java Maven, so this is the one which is there. So start with this one and role should be here. The role should be EC2. Let me quickly show you the role here. Okay, so here the role is new EC2 code deploy. Okay, so new EC2 code deploy. Okay, that's the role I have for EC2 instance. Okay, so three roles we have used. One is for build project, one is for code deploy, one is for EC2 instance. So we'll walk you through all these roles. Okay, so there is a user script that you need to provide that will be there in the Git repository that I will be sharing with you. Okay, so just in a nutshell, like this is the script that you will be using here. So that's there in readme.md file in GitHub that I will be sharing link here in the description. Okay, okay, so we have three things here. We have build project, we have code deploy, we have EC2 instance. Okay, next final thing we need to do here, we need to create this pipeline here. Okay, so we'll quickly go here and create a pipeline. Okay, so I give this name like AWS pipeline demo. Okay, and then S3. Okay, and demo. Okay, existing service role I am using here. So region wise I see like there were a couple of many roles that I have created here. Okay, I will surely give you a walkthrough here. Okay, so I'm using this one. Okay. Role pipeline. Okay. Okay. Service provider AWS S3, bucket this one, object key, this is my object key. Okay, and then we want to monitor basically whenever there is a change in the zip file. Okay, so CloudWatch events are being monitored here. Okay, and then it will trigger. That's the pipeline in case of any changes in case of any changes in this object key, basically our project folder. So any time when there is a change in a file, then you upload that zip file. So there is a change in the zip file, there is a newer version of this thing, then this whole thing is going to trigger. Okay, so build provider CodeBuild. Okay, project name is AWS pipeline S3. Okay, single build. Okay, deployment provider is CodeDeploy. Application name AWS pipeline S3 CodeDeploy. Deployment group, we just created this one. And then okay, so we are all set. Okay, create pipeline. Okay, so pipeline is created here and it's in progress. Okay, and AWS pipeline demo. Okay, there is version 14 here, we can see. Okay, and it is still, so there was other version, previous version, and you can see that it's building. Let me see if we, okay, so previously we had 14, let's make it 15 version. Okay, so okay, this is 15 version now. What I will do here, okay, and I just add this to zip file. Okay, so here I see this is version updated now. This is 58. Okay, and then okay, let me pause this for a second. Okay, we'll check in and we'll resume. One second. Alright, so I have updated my file with version 15 here. So what I will do, I will zip everything here. Okay, and then upload it. AWS pipeline demo zip. Okay, so this is my file. So here I go. Okay, code pipeline. Okay, this is pipeline. It failed because of some older version of the file. There was some path issue. So this will rerun automatically. Okay, as soon as I upload my zip file here, it will upload and it will start again, refresh again. Okay, so here I go in my S3 folder and I upload this updated file. Okay, and I say upload. Okay, this is uploaded. Okay, what we will see here, as soon as we have uploaded a new version here of this zip file, what we will see that this is supposed to initiate it to get reinitialized, start again. Okay, so as we see, like, succeeded just now, and let's wait for the build process. So it will take couple of minutes. I will pause here. Okay friends, we'll quickly see it has failed yet again. So there is some error here. So we'll see like what is the error and how to diagnose. Okay, so just quickly cover this up. So link to execution details. Okay, the overall deployment failed because too many individual instances failed deployment, so and so and so. So we go below and then we see view events. Okay, script at specified location stop runners usable this and that. Okay, so it says that it executed op Tomcat Apache Tomcat, then command not found. So there is issue with this one, this command. So this is part of our artifact. So in my project we have server start.sh, server stop.sh. So my path is different here. I mean it's plain Tomcat. I am not using specific version here. So there is issue with this one. So I need to just do a cleanup here and then try to re-upload this thing. Okay, I will again take a pause. We'll do it again. Alright friends, as we see here again, as I uploaded this newer version here, then this code pipeline has started. Okay, let's see the progress. Okay, I will again take a pause here so that we don't have this video by to a large length. Alright friends, so there was issue with multiple pipelines. So I had used EC2 naming convention as demo EC2 for code deploy instead of -s3. So this time I have changed this to -s3 and I had to make the same changes in our code deploy. So in code deploy we have code deploy group, so we click on add it. Okay, so here I have changed this from demo EC2 for code deploy to demo EC2 for code deploy -s3. Same change I have mentioned here, and this way it is able to deploy, and we if I refresh this URL and it's version 6. Okay, same as version 6 I have given in my welcome.html file. Okay, so here you see that in this project I am checking the code, and that was another pipeline that I used for code commit. So no need to check in if you are doing the same for S3 bucket. There is no need to connect to GitHub or commit here. Just do the zip and upload and then work this way. Alright, now coming back to the remaining point about the different roles that we created, and as I promised that we'll do a walkthrough of different roles and the given permissions that each role has it, right? So as you see here, build base policy, blah blah. 1 second. So okay, this was something overwritten. You can simply create a new one, so there is no change as such. It's a generated one. Okay, so when you are creating role, and you can mark a new role basically. So underlying these will be automatically done. Okay, so if you see trust relationship, that's for CodeBuild as assume role. So that's a trust relationship. That's by default it's done. Okay, now coming to code deploy. So this is something that that's a customized use case will be code deploy, and along with use case there is a so code deploy role that is permission that's there. Now coming to EC2, EC2 instance permissions here. So with EC2 the role should be code deploy, plus there should be privileges for accessing the CloudWatch logs, right? So as you see here that AWS Code Deploy full access and Amazon S3 full access. Okay, and the last role that we have here is for pipeline. Okay, pipeline, you can say a new role and trust relationship that will be done. Okay, so no changes for that. Okay, let's visit for this one, CodeDeploy. Okay, so CodeDeploy full access, S3 full access. This is for the EC2 instance, because as we discussed that CodeDeploy has some permissions for accessing the S3 for artifacts. So these same privileges are required for EC2 instance as well. So for the sake of example, we have given Amazon S3 full access. Otherwise, you will specify the S3 bucket that's holding your artifacts out of CodeBuild project. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Alright, so in description section I will put a GitHub link. There will be readme.md file that you can refer for the user data script. Alright guys, thanks for watching.